Uh, well, flat for the index, flat for the bank nifty, and the momentum really in the mid-cap space, particularly the mid-cap banks, which have really risen in today's session. Some smart moves. Almost any bank you would pick out has had a day in the green, and the average would be 3 or 4% at least, with the higher one ruling in double-digit gains, the likes of Lakshmi Vilas Bank, for example, which is up 20%. Not so much for the bank nifty, but some of the others have done well. Before we go back to Sudeep, Ashwini and Mitesh, Vaibhav Agarwal is with us, so just maybe just a couple of questions to him. Vaibhav, assuming that there is some move ahead on the banking amendment bill, what is it that you would tactically advise your clients to get positions into? They may not be long-term positions, but tactically, where would you advise your clients to take positions in? Which area of the banking space?
Well, actually in terms of, possible candidates who can actually get a license, way back, even 2 years back when this whole thing even came up initially, right from then we always believed that L&T is the most logical, candidate in corporate sector to get the license. And obviously, so L&T Finance Holdings is, to us even today, the most likely candidate, since they're not driven by a single promoter group, but is a professionally driven management with deep pockets. So clearly that stock, of course, it is doubled now. So, but from a trading point of view, once the bill actually passes as well, when they get a license, there may be some more trading gains to be made over there. Other than that, from the corporate space itself, we don't really believe any of the other candidates with any certainty can be said that they might get a license.
No, Vaibhav, would you opt for any takeover candidates at all?
Yeah, again, from that point of view, most of these old private sector banks have been going up since such a long time, and we find them too expensive right now to really look at any of them other than maybe a South Indian bank or a federal bank. The others we find too expensive given the quality of their franchise.
Okay, leave it at that, Vaibhav. Thanks so much for taking the time out and giving us that quick perspective. Final comments from our experts.